Welcome to September, a new month of Microsoft points. We get them from the Microsoft Rewards app, and we get them from the Gamepass app. This time around, we're going to talk about the Gamepass questing rewards that we can get. I'm into them on the Xbox from this screen right here, but for the remainder of this video, we're actually going to concentrate on the mobile app, and there are a couple reasons for that. First thing we're going to look at is the daily quests, and the first reason we're going to concentrate on the mobile app. The 5 points that you can get every day for logging into the mobile app. You have to log into it every day for 5 points. You might as well just use it. Honestly, it's easier to use the mobile app than Xbox for managing your Game Pass quests anyhow. We also get a daily quest, 5 points, just to play a Game Pass game. Don't get all hung up on this. All it really means is you load up a Game Pass game. Generally speaking, you don't even have to get to the launch screen. You hit it, it loads, and you're done. Next, we're going to move on to our weekly overview. The week renews every Tuesday, sometime during the workday in the US. And there are generally about 5 quests. That is true this week. It is true most weeks. Usually it's the same 3 plus a couple of games. The 3 start with our 4 daily quests. Complete 4 quests that are dailies. That's going to be the logging in or the playing Game Pass. You do that for 2 days in a row, you get this quest done. The next one we're going to see, you have a choice. You can get 3 achievements in the Game Pass games. Doesn't have to be in one, it can be in multiple games. Or you just play 3 different Game Pass games. Not a lot of skill required, as we mentioned earlier. Often, to get credit for playing a Game Pass game, you don't even have to make it to the launch screen. The next one we have on our list is earning 1 achievement in a Game Pass game. This one you actually have to accomplish to get the points. Usually there's a Game Pass game that you can get an achievement without much trouble, especially the story-based ones. Next we're going to go into our weekly quests that are focused, or that are unique for this week. We're going to start by taking a look at Grounded, and to get Grounded, to get the points for this one, I started the game and I got the points immediately. I didn't make it to the loading screen. Next thing we're going to look at is Ukulele. This one is requiring you to defeat 18 minions. That actually took a little bit of time. For me, it was about 36 minutes in. I'll have more detail in a separate review. Suffice to say, most people could get it faster. That's it for the weekly quests. We'll see more next week. What we have next is our monthly quests. The monthly quests refresh as you would expect at the beginning of every month. They start out fairly easy, but they actually do get pretty intense, and you're going to want to keep up with your dailies if you want to get all of your monthly quests. Generally speaking, you're going to have a few different games in here. These are going to be for more points than the weekly quests, but they're also going to take longer. They're going to be a little harder to get. And of course, we have our standard ones, which we'll start looking at now. The first one is 4 weekly quests. You finish 4 weekly quests, which you can do in the first week, you get this one. Next up, we have playing 4 different Game Pass games. Again, very easy to do. You're going to get this one no problem. Next one on the list, we're going to talk about, we need to complete 8 weekly quests. So this one builds on the previous one. You'll get this one in your second week more often than not, unless you're not really trying to get your quests. After that, we get to a 2-parter. This is where you start to notice that if you slack off in the beginning of the month, you might start to run into trouble. On this one, we have to both complete 12 daily quests, which you can do in a week, and 12 weekly quests, which will usually take you 3 weeks. You have to do both. If you do just one, you will not get it. We're going to take a look at this next one where we play 10 different Game Pass games. This shouldn't be a problem. There's 100 games on Game Pass. But you do need to actually launch 10 different ones. Game Pass on the go, this one I've had trouble with on occasion. Sometimes my mobile app, I'm on Android, it doesn't really like to load the games for me, so I have to go back in. But I use the weekly quests and the monthly quests to load new games in, delete them when I'm done, and I generally get my 5 games by the end of the month. And this is a tough one, 45 daily quests. That means that you have to complete both daily quests for 26 of 30 days in a month. It's actually pretty easy to miss this one, and it's pretty easy to get really close and miss it. The other part of this one, 15 weekly quests, that one's not usually a big problem. That's 3 of the 4 weeks in the month. You'll get that without much trouble. Taking a closer look at what's special for this month, we have Battletoads. We had to earn 2 achievements in Battletoads to win this one. That one I will go over in more detail in my review, but it was not hard to do, less than half an hour of gameplay. Next we have Neon Abyss. We're going to have to earn 3 achievements in Neon Abyss. Look forward to that review later on this month. After that, Elder Scrolls Online, we have to play for an hour. I have not played an MMO in a while, so this one ought to be interesting. Probably set up a stream for that one if you'd like to know when that's happening. Stay tuned. And then finally, we have Carrion. We have to get 2 achievements. So both of these games that we need achievements in still, Carrion and Neon Abyss, hopefully they're not going to be too tough to get. I always try to get these just as an average regular player. I do not go look online for the quickest and easiest ways to do them. I just go and I try the games and I play them the way Game Pass is intended to expose you to new games. If you'd like to see how that goes and get my review, stay tuned, come back to the channel. I will post those as I complete them, and then you can use that to decide if you want to pursue those yourself as well. Thank you for hanging out with me today, and I look forward to talking to you soon.